When I reflect on my experiences, when I look back on life and think about all the moments where I felt so low, like all those low points, all those times of failures, all those times when things didn't go my way, I just, I always felt like I was a victim. I always felt sorry for myself. And I always thought, like, why me? Why does this always have to happen to me? Why do I get the bad end of the stick? Why do I get just always get dealt the bad hand, right? And eventually, I just came to the realization like, I need to stop feeling sorry for myself and I need to move on. I talked about in previous videos about dealing with failure, what to do when things don't go your way. But overall, like for me, it was all about just manning up and just realizing like stop wasting time feeling sorry for yourself and just stop wasting time like feeling bad and feeling hopeless, because at the end of the day that was always just a waste of time now that I look back on it. And it was always hard for me personally to get over things, to get over things, all the negative things that have happened my way, negative things that people said or mistakes that I've made. Like, I was one of those people that was that overthink those scenarios, that always got so hard on myself. And in a lot of ways, I am pretty competitive. So when I take like a certain type of loss or make a mistake, I get pretty hard on myself and I get very critical. But, and then I start blaming like the world. I start blaming everything else, blaming myself. And I just would get so down on myself. And that's where it hit like really lows of just depression and losing self confidence, having such low self esteem. But I came to the realization like I can't just dwell on all the wrong things that have happened in my life or every single thing that is wrong about me, because then I will stay in that depressive mood and always feel down, because that's all I'm looking at are all the low points. But if you look at the perspective, like it's not all that bad and there are a lot of good things that I've done. I do have strengths and there are things that I can be confident in because I put the work in it, because I built up that skill. Like, I could look at all those things. I could also look at things that I'm grateful for and just realize like, what am I feeling so sorry about? Like, it's not all that bad. It only looks bad because I have these tunnel vision glasses that are just focusing on all the negative things in life. And then I have this mentality, oh, like, poor me, poor this. Like, of course, when things don't go your way, when you do make mistakes, or, you know, just you've experienced a lot of loss in life, or a lot of obstacles and really tough challenges in life, I think it is okay to feel emotion, to feel a little down and to cry and to be sad or to be angry, but you just can't be in that state forever. And really, you just have to get over it at some point. And I just I just knew time wise, like, well, if I don't want to waste time, like, might as well just get over it sooner than later. then all that time that I saved, I could focus on the positive things, or I could focus on fixing that mistake, or trying to get better, improve myself each and every day, or pick up on my mood, do some practical things that could get me in a better state, a more positive mood, more positive energy, feeling a lot more energetic rather than just doing nothing and having pity on myself. There's nothing to gain from that. All you're really doing is just wasting time. And so I just gotten better at getting over things a lot quicker than later and just moving on. Just being able to move along and move on to the next step in life. Move on with life because life is going to keep going on. Like time will keep going on. It won't stop for you just because you're feeling a little down or you're feeling sorry for yourself. But there's opportunity for gain after experiencing loss, after experiencing challenges for you to grow. So you gotta look towards that rather than always just looking down, rather than, feeling sad or mopey all the time and feeling sorry for yourself. Just be able, just get over it. Just be able to move on and focus on the things that are all good, things that you're very appreciative, and also the next step that you need to do to get on with your life.